Now, I was much more thorough this time in my examination of where these stories fit in. So in the last video, I was talking about Quarantine 13. Now, I'd read the third short story I had read before reading Quarantine 13, and I was worried that I'd got that the wrong way round because I hadn't read Outer Universe either. So this one I checked, and it was short story number 4 because it came after book number 3, and I got it right. So this is my favourite short story of the 5 so far. I'm not reading the 5th one yet because it follows one of the other books. And we see quite a substantial time jump from the end of Quarantine 13 to this. Balfour's now 19. So quite a jump, like over 10 years. And he is trying to do an exam. We're kind of following his friend at this point rather than him in particular. We do get to see Merlon and Tara again, older. And I can't really tell you who else it involves without spoiling Quarantine 13, so I won't. But Balfour has his best friend. His best friend leaves him at the entrance to the exam. He goes into the exam, and then his best friend gets a message to say, he didn't get to take it because of some bullies. And his best friend wishes that he had stayed, and he's trying to get a job in the meantime. This best friend is trying to get a job. He can't get a job. No one will give him the time of day. And then he finally gets a job as a day labourer to see how he gets on. And at the end of that day, he's done so well that they say they've recently lost somebody. There's a position vacant. If he would like it, he can have it. But what follows that is probably the most heartbreaking part of any of these short stories so far, and is clearly designed to set up the next story. And it's so sad, but I really, really thought it was a fantastic piece of writing. So I gave this short story 5 stars. I thought it was expertly done, a fantastic prequel or prologue or whatever you want to call it to the next book. And I had to stop myself going immediately onto that book to see what happens because I have other books I need to get to that I've put off for too long. So yeah, 5 stars for this one. If you haven't read any of these books yet, I don't know what else I need to tell you at this point. I mean, I feel like I've expressed every positivity under the sun and beyond to you about these books. They are fantastic, brilliantly written, fantastic characters, amazing universe. And these short stories, by the way, all 5 of them are completely free. You just go to Natalie's profile, go to her website, and you can get these 5 books for free. That's exactly what I did. So it'll give you a taster of the universe if you're not sure about reading the books. So you don't really need to commit anything until you know if it's your sort of style of story. But it will be. I mean, I don't know what else I can say. Go read Natalie's books. They're awesome.